Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. My page is about common sense, but I try to keep it down under the nitty gritty, under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, there's something very important. And not important to liberals, libertards, people who believe in God, people like to smoke, people like to drink, people like ayahuasca, people like DMT. My videos are more geared towards the aliens, the shapeshifters, the bats, the werewolves, and those specialized individuals who are like the X-Men, who live upon this world in secret. You have to be secret. Keep it secret, keep it safe. If you have any comments, questions, insults, or roast fest, you put it down below. I'm the cringy alpha indigo child, baby. No one's like me on the internet. No one can do what I do. But anyway, I want to talk about something that just happened just on July 13th. As I predicted, Trump's assassination attempt. I said this time and time again. I speak it into the air. Y'all liberals, libertards, whatever you far leftists, better leave him alone. Y'all better say stop talking. Stop talking about Trump. He has a magic spell, protective barrier around him. If anything pierced that barrier, there may be even World War III. What I'm talking about in this video is Trump's assassination attempt and also my predictions of 2024 and beyond. I'm not going to give exact dates. It's just what I hear in my Holy Spirit that tells me to tell you guys this. It's random stuff. This random stuff. As I always kept in mind, I've started that Roe versus Wade and this Protection Act against America's free will to speak. You cannot do this. A lot of liberal media, they have the button. They can push the button to cut you off. That's not fair. That's not right. They don't want you to be seen. They have an ability to keep your viewership down. I know I'm supposed to get a lot of millions of thousands of followers. I know I am, but I'm not worried about that. I don't put a lot of money into promotions. Like I said before, people who usually have millions of subscribers or a lot of followers, please, those people are not wise to watch. There's some people that deserves that, but sometimes they have to put the money into to get those viewerships and subscribers just to follow them. I just want you to understand the real stuff is very small subscribers, guys. That's like common sense. It's like common sense. Now, I watch Ben Shapiro, okay? I watch Candace Owens, and I wish Condoleezza Rice would make her own goddamn YouTubers, okay? YouTube videos. But other than that, I try my best to do research and try to be as clear as possible when I speak my words here, right? Get the fuck out of here, okay? Most people are just liberal and NPCs, non-playable characters, okay? They judge things too quickly. They don't know who I am, and I don't really care if they don't know who I am. But anyway, let's get on with the predictions for this 2024. I wanted to say, I told you, I predicted that Trump's assassination attempt, because I spoke it, okay? Now, who was calling me at this time? Get the fuck out of here. I said that if Trump ever seems to get assassinated on any attempts on his life, he will be either president. He's definitely going to be president. He's going to be put back in office. And of course, if he's not put back in office, there is a negative thing that may happen. And I'm afraid of this. I really don't want this to happen. World War III is not the way you think it's going to be. I read through the grapevine and also through the Holy Spirit, EMP charge. They're trying to knock out the power grid so we can't communicate to one another, okay? So you gotta put Trump back in office. You gotta do that, okay? You gotta do that because you know what Biden has done, okay? He doesn't really care too much about the protection of America. He doesn't care too much about the veterans, okay? I'm just telling you this because a lot of times I don't hear a lot of help being assisted for the veterans who serve this goddamn country. Even though America's the greatest, most diverse country of all time. I don't understand it, okay? But anyway, I'm predicting that, okay? I already predicted it, like months ago, okay? I think it was in January. I predicted. I said, if anything happens upon Trump, because a lot of blacks, powerful blacks, laid hands on his back, okay? I feel that it's a strong symbol, so people should shut the fuck up. Let's let that man run another term, because he was cheated out of the second term, I just want you to know that, okay? But I just don't want to say anymore. I started the Roe versus Wade. I've been talked about that in 2022. They got to stop this abortion thing, man. and women just learn how to be forcefully kept their legs closed, okay? You know, I don't see nothing wrong with OnlyFans. I really don't. People can do what the fuck they want. It's not really a sin to show your body as a form of art. I don't see nothing wrong with women making money in another way. I don't see nothing wrong because I open-minded in certain things and closed on many others, okay? But if you just use common sense, let the beta males pay for whatever they want to pay for, if they want to see it or not, okay? But anyway, I talked about the Trump assassination. Now I'm going to talk about, I already talked about Roe versus Wade, and now I'm going to be talking about, I'm doing magic. Okay, when I say magic, I'm talking about ether in the sky. Ether in the sky. On hearsay, court of law charges. What they tried to do with Trump, they tried to get him on hearsay charges and shit. You know, folks, trumped up charges. The irony in that, okay? Trumped up charges, which didn't go through, okay? And hearsay, okay? Freedom of speech is already in danger, so y'all better fight for freedom of speech, okay? That's what makes America so great. Freedom of speech, goddammit, right? Okay? But anyway, most people who are in this country don't understand how many handouts are given out in this country and how to take advantage of these things. They don't know how to do nothing in society. They just want to complain until they get their handout met. But anyway, false paternity. I'm working on that. False paternity. You know, there's too many times when the system is extorting people, and that's going to backfire on everybody. Because the women see the loopholes. They're the biggest pimps in America. You know, the biggest pimps in America are the women. Okay, they get the money, honey. I try to teach men how to do that and get the money from the honeys. And you use vaginas if you have to. I make many a cringy, quote-unquote, videos. And then I got these so-called people who think they're important and not to call me an alpha. I don't care if you call me a sigma, alpha, or beta. I don't care about that. I'm going to troll their asses till I'm green in the face. I'm the Emerald Killer King, goddammit. But anyway, I'm working on false paternity and hearsay in the court of laws. The aliens is going to come back and visit the United States again. The freest country in the world, for the free world. They coming back. I had some dreams. I can't not talk about my dreams. But they're coming back to visit. I don't know when. Maybe this year or next year. I think one of these 2 years. World War III may occur if Trump is not put back in office. And also I want to talk about something very peculiar here. Okay, let me see what I wrote down here. I want to make sure you understand. There's a game, okay, called Tears of the Kingdom out there. Okay, you know, a lot of people don't know how to compare apples to oranges, so I don't really get into it no more. Zelda is a series to me that is racist. Okay, you know, because you see Ganon as black and you see Link as an innocent bystander. He's supposed to be a Hyrulean, okay, you know, with these abilities to automatically know how to fight, okay, you know, but you got to understand the history between that game. I was playing Zelda always since back when it first came out on Nintendo in 1985, baby. I knew there was a dark side to it. I'm not thinking just about the Triforces here. I'm thinking about when you played Zelda 64. There was a lot of messages in Zelda 64 that twisted my mind. And I saw even in Skyward Sword that could there be a possibility that Ganon is the good guy? Remember when the king, okay, killed off his people, okay, you know, and think about how he was raised, okay? And so now he knew all this magic and he was born with the Triforce of Power. Think about that now here. You have to think on two sides of the fence. Why is Ganon or Demon's ever created? Y'all don't even think of that way. But I predict there is going to be a Zelda game where the tables are going to be turned. Link is a clone from different times, you know, different times and dimensions. He had to come back and forth, yada, yada, yada. You can make it up all you want. I read it. I saw the codes inside of the Zeldas. And I was like, yo, hey, what about Zelda's story? I mean, what about Ganon's story? I know about Zelda. She's innocent. She's just a pawn in the middle of everything, okay? The king forced her to do certain things. I'm pretty sure that her power is not ultimate, okay? And even Link's power is not ultimate. But Ganon, that's another subject for another day. I'm telling you, there'll be a video game coming out where Ganon, it's going to say The Legend of Ganon. And that, my friend, will be the beginning of the end. But that's all I'm really going to say, guys, because I'm not your average man. I'm not your Peter Pan. And that's what I predict in 2024 and up to 2026, okay? You know, let's say 2 years span, okay? There'll be a game coming out. Peace.